So I decided, and I haven't used this in like a long time, like years, but I decided to start using the MC settings profiler again. And I think a lot of people probably don't even know that it exists. But if you go on to Deaderpool's actual website, not the Patreon website, but the actual website, you can go under other downloads and it gives you this. And you just download the MC settings profiler. It's got the different instructions here on how to do the different things. And so I've already done that. So here's what it looks like. And these are the different profiles that I decided that I wanted. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and see how it goes. Yeah, so I'm going to make different profiles for MC Command Center. So this is the Little Fish save, which is on short lifespan. And I just have this laptop hidden in here just for this purpose, just for MC Command Center. So let's go ahead and decide what different settings that we want to give them for this save. So right now I'm just going through and I'm looking through all the different settings to see if there's anything that would apply to this household that wouldn't to others. Okay, all of these employment things I've had for ages now, all default or all turned to minimum maximum 0 because of my legacy save. So actually I'm gonna change it for this save so that it will fill you know, everybody will get jobs in the save basically. No, I don't need to do that. Okay, so this is interesting. I hadn't seen this before. And I do have custom things for the aliens already, but see, we can put in custom percentages, mermaid and human. So let's see. The type of offspring to specify. Okay, so right now, mermaid human would give us 50-50% chance. I'm gonna say 100. All their kids should be mermaids if it's a mermaid human. Now I'm not gonna mess with this because it doesn't apply to me right now. Okay, cool. Oh wait, do I need to enabled? Yeah, okay, it's already enabled. The biggest difference here is like right now I have everything turned off because I didn't want any of those Sims that were in the save to have babies, you know, since they're special Sims, whatever you want to call them. Okay, so adult, young adult can get pregnant. Okay. There we go. You know, I think I'm just gonna go with the defaults for this. Oh. You know what? No. Since it's on short lifespan, I'm gonna have it so only young adults can have babies. You know what? Just to be fair, let's say 14 days before they get to their max age. And then we'll turn adult back on. But I think we'll still leave this at like a lower number. Here we go. Pregnancy duration. So right now, the length of a pregnancy is 3 days. So we're going to change it to 1 day. Well, maybe we'll enable this. I haven't had it enabled in a long time. The random moods for pregnancy. Let's try it. We'll see how it goes. I think every hour is kind of a weird duration for that. How about, let's say, every 3 sim hours? I think that for this save, I will enable homeless marriage. because I really don't care. Okay, right now I've got homeless households won't move into other, the houses. I'm gonna go ahead and let them move into houses in this save. Okay, and right now I've got elders moving out of households because they were taking up the whole they were taking up houses in saves. Maybe I should just leave it. It's not like they're going to be in houses long, though. You know what? Let's just leave it. Maximum homeless. No matter what I have this set to, it just gives me more. Okay. I can't think of anything else that I need to change for this save. Okay. So now that I've changed the little fish settings, I have to go into my MC settings profiler. I've got little fish selected here, and then I'm going to go and refresh. Overwrite the little fish settings profile with the current MC settings, CFG settings. Yes, so I'm going to do that. Now what I would want to do is go into another save and change their settings as well. So let's say I want to go into my Fractured Legacy save. I would choose Fractured and then launch, and it's going to launch it with the settings that I already had in there before I changed all those little fish settings. Okay, so the reason that the Fractured Legacy save is a little bit different is because I'm actually playing two different households. I'm rotating two different legacies now. The first one is this little girl here, Gold. Ignore the man. He's just some random person that I stuck in a hole in the ground so that I could play a child sim. So, yeah. So I've got her. And then I've got my regular Robinson's family. So let's go in there and see what changes need to be made. All right. So I think because most of these settings, what is that? A potion of youth or sleep potion? Sleep replacement. Anyway, I think most of the settings that I have already for this save, or my regular settings are the ones that I had made for this save, so I shouldn't need to change too much. No, what am I doing? Pregnancy, I just need to turn it back on. I don't know what my percentages were, though. That's worrying. I don't know. I'm thinking let's go low. Let's say 8. And, 4. Oh, I did this completely wrong in the, little fish save. Whoopsie. Oh, well. That's funny. I typed in 13 and it says, it has to be, I don't know why I just went out of that. It says the highest it could be was 10. Alright, marriage. Let's make this one a 15 and 10, I guess. I just don't want to be barraged with all of these notifications. All right, so homeless marriage is disabled. Homeless pregnancy should be disabled. I'm in marriage. Okay. Let me go back. Where am I? Allow homeless pregnancy disabled. Okay. And the move-in is turned off as well. Okay, I think those are the only changes that I had to make to the legacy save. Okay, so these are what I consider my households. These are the ones that, and I have no idea why there's raccoons here. These are the ones that I want to make sure that the game doesn't do anything with. The game is not allowed to do marriages, start pregnancies, anything in any of these households that I have marked as played. It's not that I actually play them. It's just I have all of these in my family, plus a few others that are like family friends and stuff marked as played. So I've got these households that are, you know, living in the different neighborhoods, and I've turned it so that homeless move-in is turned off. That way, what I can do is I can go in here and... Oh, I didn't mean to do that twice. I can go into Unplayed, Not in World, and I can look at these Sims and say, okay, who are they? Why are they there? And if I want to, I can just go ahead and delete them. And that's... Or I can give them makeovers and stick them into houses. It looks like almost all of them... Oh, I thought I got rid of all these... I thought I got rid of all these things. Look at them. Is it going to be more? I'm kind of waiting for it to load now just to see. Look, 1, 2, 3... I thought I got rid of them. Apparently not. Anyway, so these are all of the Sims since the last time I cleaned out the save that the game has put in. You know. Why do I have another ghost here? I don't know. Anyway. So, like, okay, I would say, oh yeah, she's really cute, so let me just put her into a lot. But I've gotten to where I mostly only put Sims, at least in this save, I put them into lots, if they were ones that were in university. Now, what I did in this one, where here's my little girl from the other legacy that I'm doing, is I went and I found, all kinds of people or people's things on the gallery of different boy, if stuff could load, that would be great. Okay, I kept trying to click on the different houses and like show the households that way, but it wouldn't work. Like it wouldn't load. Okay, so like what I had done is I had found a bunch of different Sims on the gallery and I put them all into, I just stuck them into these households. So they're just like all these random, really cool looking Sims, you know, that will be going around here. And they'll be having babies and all of that. Oh, there's nobody living in that house. Yeah, because I was taking screenshots in it. So anyway, yeah, so I've got those Sims that will live just in Evergreen Harbor, and that's why I have it turned off in MC Command Center so that it can't move Sims from, like, one house to another and stuff, or move in the Sims that, you know, are those unplayed ones, not in world, that I don't want. I don't want these Sims being moved into lots. Basically is what I'm trying to say. And I don't want these Sims being moved into places that aren't in their world, in their story, because I do have a mod that makes it so that, whoa, that flickering's horrible, so that when I'm playing Poppy, I should only see these Sims, and I do. That mod is awesome. I will find it and I'll put it in the description. Okay, and again, like I had done with the Little Fish settings, now that I've updated the settings for the Fractured save, I just refresh. And now it's going to overwrite the settings that I had, which were the original settings. And it's overwritten so that the settings that I just made for Fractured are replaced, you know, over what the original ones that I had last time. So now I've got Little Fish and Fractured. So if I wanted to play Little Fish, which has, you know, the 1-day pregnancy and they're moving into how the unplayed Sims can move into households and such, then I would choose that. Now, let's say that I play, and you want to launch it through this. So the first time that I'm going to play Little Fish, I would launch it this way. And that replaces the settings, you know, so it'll always be, if I launched it through Origin, which isn't working right now for me, obviously, or if I use like my desktop and just, you know, double clicked on The Sims 4 and opened it that way, it's always going to open that Little Fish settings until I go back into the profiler and choose a different one, and then I would launch it with that. And then every time that I open it with Origin or whatever, it's going to give me the fractured settings. You see what I mean? Now, what I did do is I made what I call current. That was what the settings were originally. So if for some reason I'm like, oh, something's wrong here, I could go back to the settings that I had right then, you know. Yeah, so I guess hopefully that made some sense and it wasn't too weird. I'm gonna have to edit the heck out of this video.